Man, you know, the character, we've been talking about it for ages. Rams has been talking about it for ages. And now we've seen a lot of success recently from Elijahman, who's also here at this tournament. And we're going to be continuing potentially to see that success from SoulArts. Now, this is a tough matchup, I would say. You know, I'd say that Palutena definitely doesn't, I think, can struggle against some of the sorties. But this is one of those sorties where you have to play around the art. Once you don't have to worry about speed art anymore, you get to play your burst range a whole lot more effectively. But speed art is one of the most annoying things to deal with as Palutena.
It's just, again, these really weird, long, kind of a wind-up aerials, but they create such big barriers that it can be a struggle for someone like Palutena that can get in. She's not stubby by any means with her moves, but just like, Shulk's a different beast, man. You got a different game here. Buster, of course, is going to increase the amount that Shulk gives and takes percentage-wise, so it's actually a huge deficit. He just got hit a bunch. Jump, of course, makes both your recovery move and your jumps absurdly high. Smash, that extra firepower. And again, also affects you as well, so you just get eaten for breakfast because you had Smash Up. Speed keeps your ground speed, and we'll see Shield probably soon as a defensive option. It just makes you take such a little hit stun and way less damage, which might be funny if you get hit by a bunch of Nairers and stuff. And Shield.
I like that Arkdee tried to wait it out, but yeah, you sometimes just have to wait until the art has expired. And once speed art and once shield art are offline, you get to play your game just so much more effectively. You don't have to worry too much. Yes, of course, jump is good in disadvantage. Smash is a double-edged sword. Buster art is a double-edged sword. But Palutena definitely like thrives with speed and danger, and if you get rid of the jump arts, you can't come back.
I mean, Shulk has visions, but that's a literal goddess you're fighting, brother. I don't know how much you can do against something like that. This is a impressive showing out the gate from Arkdee.
I don't think I've ever seen explosive flame into auto reticle as a combo, but I like it.
Yeah, anything's possible with Shulk on the screen, you know?
That's true! 85% on the last stock of the game. SoulArts has fallen quite quickly. Arkdee is looking practiced.
Absolutely rehearsed for this bracket of ahead here. We're going to get a 3-stock in a second.
It's looking close. Explosive Flame's going to just barely do it.
Off the top, 3-stock. Good job, Arkdee. That is a strong showing in your first game.
I don't think there's like a better stage at the moment for Shulk either, right? I can't really, I can see you maybe removing the platform so you can play advantage a little bit better. Palutena doesn't get to find, you know, any sort of teleport cancels out of disadvantage and has to play a little bit more honestly when being juggled, but I don't think that's where Shulk really like shines. I think you prefer to have the platforms that you get to use defensively, that you get to play around or underneath. So I can't imagine that we're going to be seeing like a flat stage. I can't imagine that we're going to be seeing too much change of favor.
It's one of those things where I need to play to my strengths instead of trying to mitigate your strengths, you know?
It looks like we're actually going to a kind of a flatter and a longer stage in Town and City, but
I still think that kind of makes sense. A little bit of those smaller blast zones can definitely snipe. Shulk definitely thrives when you manage to get something like a forward air or even a nair off stage, a little bit of power boosted behind the belt to kind of snipe out recoveries. So it's very possible.
But the only issue is that Palutena's just got good, reliable speed for 100% of the game. And so you can kind of just play this hang out on the ground, play frame trapping against Shulk when you're juggling when the platforms go away like they are now. And once you get back to center without getting hit, great. Free game. This should be a difficult position to get out of. And that's exactly why.
Fair enough. So constantly a little bit on the back foot is SoulArts here, losing again a stock pretty soon after the game has just started. So on the back foot. You're just cycling through the arts, kind of keeping them on their toes. Because again, it changes your properties, so it makes sense you want to kind of play to your strengths, sort of avoid some big stuff. A little bit of combo food here for a second as you're in that shield art.
Yeah, that's deep.
That is going to be a little dangerous.
Not even pulling out the jump, just saying we can get back normally. Holding on to it, speed art coming out now. It's a good defensive tool at the moment too. It also forces Arkdee to play a little bit more respectful. You can't just belligerently throw yourself at your opponent, but at the moment, SoulArts cannot find the opening.
Whew. A close call there, folks. This is looking so tough for SoulArts. Just really struggling to find any meaningful advantage because you mentioned earlier, just such a tricky character in Palutena. She can just be so hard to nail down. She has a consistent speed factor. We've seen, first of all, goodbye because you had Smash Art up. Second of all, because of that shield coming out on dash attack and back air, we've seen it clank and fail. Every time SoulArts tries to pull something out there, it just, you just hit neutral because that gives you some invul. It's so hard at times.
The stage just isn't doing SoulArts any favors either, right? We've got the platforms back. There's not much you can do with it. You can pray that shield lands you on the platform, but once those things go away, you're just combo fodder, you're juggle food, and it's very difficult for you to pressure Arkdee into the corner or off the stage where you would really, really like to start your game plan. So unless you have like speed art out, it's just kind of a, let me chase Arkdee from one side to the other side, back to the other side, because Arkdee's prioritizing center stage very, very heavily so. And the one time he doesn't, the one misstep, SoulArts finally finds a stock.
You're going to need a little bit more than one singular stock, though, to put yourself on the map in this game. Because right now, looking a little bit brutal as you're now kind of stuck in the air, finally getting down 100% on one stock to two clean stocks in front of him. SoulArts needs to just slowly start chipping away at things if you want any hope of coming out of this game, because otherwise Arkdee is just going to have a field day.
Just playing it out, waiting it out. SoulArts is misstepping, just play the bait and punish game. Cute choice there. Is it actually going to convert?
Whoa.
Oh, that whole advantage state was nasty.
We're just, hey, we're getting fancy with it, okay? We're having fun. Dash attack still not going to be enough. 165, just get a grab, get a back air, and it's goodbye.
Arkdee misstepping once here. Able to get back safely.
Yeah, goodbye, buddy. A little bit eager to try to snipe something out. And we're running it back from SoulArts. We saw that? Little hand motion there?
I don't know if I'm a fan. I can understand the inclination. Defensively, going to a really long stage can be beneficial for Shulk because you force Arkdee to make a decision whenever you're being juggled very quickly to either go high to try to catch you, or you get to fall all the way to one of the sides of the stage. But I feel like PS2 might be even a little bit better for that than Town and City. I don't think that you are benefiting that much from not having platforms for a part of the game. It just strikes me as a little unfortunate, but I do also get the idea that forward throw can kill with smash art at like 120% on Palutena on this stage.
That's
so
something. We'll take it.
you do get a good win condition at a high percentages.
And any grab that can kill is very strong. You kind of have to set it up a little bit because of that smash art coming through, but if you manage to catch, like, you're golden. I just think the problem here is going to be the fact that, again, SoulArts is just struggling to find meaningful percentage, struggling to find a good advantage state, and Arkdee is just consistently winning trades and then just securing stocks sooner, more consistently.
And a big part of it, I think, is SoulArts just hasn't found value with speed art. I think every time that SoulArts has had speed art, Arkdee has found two meaningful hits into speed art being gone. And because you can't create space for yourself with speed art, it's just so difficult for Arkdee to have to respect you.
If I'm Arkdee, I'm not respecting you one bit right now.
No.
I'm just like, hey, I'm going to make this a 3-0 and a handshake.
The rush down, and now Arkdee's trying to create scramble situations, getting to play in this mid-range because Shulk isn't fast anymore. Finding a good opening. I like the spacing game that SoulArts is starting to play there, but again, over-aggressed, and Arkdee is just taking it all the way to the bank.
I don't think jumps get you back there, man. Yeah, that's another stock just cleanly taken, just eaten up. Although seemingly not a lot. Okay, sniping out because you went high with the teleport, you get eaten for breakfast because of that smash art and the forward air. But again, down a full stock right now, down 2 full games, on a stage that it's hard to say if it's really working for you positively or not.
Early air slash so you don't get down air. It's a good defensive tool. Yeah, you've still got quite a bit to make up for. This Buster art is not serving you at the moment.
And you don't even get a grab follow-up as well. Still stuck in the Buster art. Stuck at 100% now. And goodbye. You're getting sniped out. That's the recovery. A fist bump